In this episode of Survival Minecraft, I got trapped in the nether, got down to half heart twice. I don't know if I survived, you'll see later in the video. I also expanded my villager trading hall, and I joined the end to kill the ender dragon. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. And here we are again, day 64 of this world, and as you can see, I haven't uploaded now quite a while, but that's because of the exams and school and all that stuff. Now that all this has finished, I am going to upload quite more frequently. My goal for this video was to kill the ender dragon, and I assure you at the end of this video I'm going to attempt that. I don't know if I killed him, you'll see later in the video. The way that I got my ender pearls was by trading with piglins for gold, and it was working quite well. I was going to trade them all the gold that I had, and they would trade me a lot of stuff, and some of them would be ender pearls. As you can see here, I got distracted a bit with a 2 vein of netherite. Day 66, I decided that I needed some enchantments for my sword and my armor, so I started disenchanting some books. I also managed up to get 11 enderites, so I could use them for the stronghold. Day 67, I went to nether, so I could get some XP levels while mining some quartz, but that didn't go as planned because I got trapped in it. After mining some nether quartz, my plan for getting back was getting hit by a ghast in front of the nether portal, so it would lit up. Finally, after some attempts, it actually worked. On day 68, after these happenings, I placed a chest in the nether with some flint and steel in it, so I could get back easier next time. And so on day 69, I started doing the same thing again, trading with piglins for ender pearls and mining nether quartz for more XP. There wasn't really something that interesting in these recordings, but at least you can see my progress. I started when I was level 27, and now I'm on level 30, and I also started with 12 enderites, and now I'm on 16. The circle went on until even day 72, where I decided after a long while to go to the nether fortress, where I fought mobs such as wither skeletons and blazes, where I got blaze rods. After getting hit by a ghast, I barely survived, making it out only with half a heart. On day 73, I focused a bit more on my farms, like my wheat farm and my automatic cow farm that I made last video. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But now it was the big moment, the moment where I enchanted my diamond sword. I enchanted it, but the enchantments weren't really that good, so I immediately disenchanted it. And then I got back to 30 levels, and again the enchantments weren't really that good. On day 75, I wanted to get one step closer to the ender dragon, so what I did is go to the librarian and tried to get an infinity book from him. If you don't know what that is, you apply it on your bow and you have infinity shots without having any arrows. At last, after some attempts, I got a pretty good price for that book, 17 emeralds. But I didn't have those emeralds, so I started chopping down trees so I could make them into sticks, so I could trade them with some other villagers for emeralds. I got them. Oh. And yeah, so I accidentally killed that villager, but I went to a fellow villager from another village that wasn't really that far, so I started doing the same thing, and after attempts I got the same book for even a better price. So I got home, got the book, and I applied it on my bow, and as you can see here, I could shoot as many as I wanted to. Day 79 was the day where I finally packed my stuff and started the hunt for the stronghold. I threw an ender eye and I went the way that it pointed to. There wasn't really something that new, I was just going to the direction that I was given, but I found a highlight right here that at the end of day 80 I found this really big and really cute, I should say, village that I really wanted to build a house or some sort of build. But I didn't have the time because the adventure went on, and on day 83 I found the stronghold, but I didn't have the enderites. So that meant that I had to go back and get some enderites. I traveled through the nether so I could go faster, but I got hit by a skeleton right into the lava. At that moment I thought that everything would end right there and the whole episode would be a failure. But I was lucky enough to have a totem of undying, and it made me invincible. Then, on day 87, I got home safely, on day 88, I got the stuff that I needed, and on day 91, I made it to the stronghold for the second time. And then, the fight began. It really started like every other fight. I started destroying the ender crystals with my Infinity enchanted bow. But then everything changed because I had a very bad decision of taking out this ender crystal and staying on top of the pillar. I tried taking out some other ender crystals with the bow from a distance, but then the ender dragon attacked me. I stressed out, I didn't know what to do, I didn't need the golden apple, and I died. And I guess that is where I'm going to leave this episode. Rip in the chat for the loss of our king, our character. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode.